leaks about Kang, the Multiverse, and Secret Wars. See what the damn nerds say about this and check this out.
Holy moly, Marvel fans, we have some new, absolutely insane leaks about Kang in Quantumania, the post-credit scenes for that movie, Loki Season 2, the Kang Dynasty, and all the way to Secret Wars. And look, you've probably heard this before, but this really and truly changes everything we thought we knew about the Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars, and what the MCU is doing. And so here's your spoiler warning. Smash a gosh dang like on this video, and maybe even put an adult diaper on yourself, because I swear to God, this is going to make you pee your pants. Now, this leak is coming from the Marvel Studios Spoilers subreddit. That's a lot of S's in that name. And they dropped this in one of their new Mod Q segments that they have been doing, and they say that this is pretty reliable stuff. We've also seen some insiders and scoopers seem to corroborate this stuff by teasing out things from Loki Season 2, ideas of other Kang variants. And so while we don't know this is 100% true, it seems like it's true, and oh my goodness, it's mind-blowing. So let's just get right into it. The first thing that's absolutely crazy is apparently the Kang the Conqueror variant that we will meet in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is going to possibly be destroyed? And that's nuts, because that would mean another big change was made to Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. There have been other changes going on behind the scenes, like for instance, Darren Cross and the MODOK character was originally just going to be killed off and he was going to remain evil and working for Kang, but now apparently in the newest version of the leaks, Darren Cross is actually going to save the day, kind of betray Kang at the end and help some of the heroes to escape. He's even going to go out claiming to be an Avenger or something like that. And the reports on that actually predate Jonathan Majors being out in LA shooting some pickups for Quantumania, and so we knew it was possible that they were going to do even more changes to the film. And this is nuts. Like, this Kang is going to lose. This Kang is going to be destroyed at the end of Quantumania. And at first, I mean, wow, that actually seems like a horrible idea, but wait until you hear what they're going to do next. Because apparently, in the post-credit scenes for Quantumania, we're going to meet other Kang variants. In fact, the first post-credit scene is actually going to involve the Council of Kangs and a whole group of Kangs in a Coliseum that include all kinds of crazy variants, including a Skrull variant of Kang the Conqueror. And it's said that this Council of Kangs is going to be run by the Scarlet Centurion and Immortus, and possibly even another big Kang variant, which could well be the three Kang variants that we saw as the Timekeepers in Loki Season 1. And it sort of evokes some of the ideas of the statues at the Citadel at the end of time from Loki Season 1 as well. And it says in the leaks that this Council of Kangs is going to know that the Kang that they exiled to the quantum realm was killed, and they're going to vow revenge on whomever the people were that killed that version of Kang. And this is because this group of heroes is beginning to meddle within the multiverse, and the heroes could thwart the plans of the Council of Kangs and everything that they have built. This is said to be how all of the new timelines weave into each other, which to me reminds me of the leak of the time loom for Loki Season 2. But hold on to that for just a second. We will come back to that point. Let's talk about the second post-credit scene now. This scene is said to have a Victor Timely variant, also played by Jonathan Majors, on a stage in a time period likely to be the 1940s or something like that. This is crazy because this is a variant that we just heard filmed cameos for Loki Season 2. This is according to Daniel Richtman's leak, so it's all kind of coming together and it's really wild. But regardless, the thing that's crazy here is that they're going to cut to the audience, and you'll see Loki in the audience being incredibly concerned, and then you'll see Mobius being incredibly confused. And oh man, a post-credit scene tying right into a Disney Plus show from the first movie that kicks off Phase 5 sounds freaking awesome. It just goes to show what a big deal Loki Season 2 is going to be to the multiversal saga. And I love it because I was one that was a little bit concerned about Loki Season 2 when I heard the stuff about the old Sylvie variant and the possibility of sort of a bait and switch with Kang not really being the true villain and Sylvie, but it does seem like, no, it is actually going to be Kang. And we've heard in more recent reports that a lot of the variants that will be in Loki Season 2 are going to be incredibly important for for Marvel moving forward. And oh my goodness, it's so crazy to contemplate what the Council of Kangs could actually be doing. And this is likely why you're seeing all of this marketing from Marvel talking about the Kang dynasty. And interestingly enough, my mind jumps to a line from that leaked transcript, the thing for the closed captions that we talked about a couple of weeks back. In that transcript, there is a line where the Kang variant we meet in Quantumania says, and the Kang dynasty shall, and then it has an ellipses, ... Something I think was removed from even that leaked transcript. And now, if these leaks end up being true, then I think this Kang variant's going to say, then the Kang dynasty will be destroyed or will pay for what they did to me. And that's absolutely wild. And this also comes on the heels of some really interesting rumors that in the Kang dynasty, you are going to see different variants of Kang fighting different groups of Avengers. And the Scarlet Centurion was absolutely mentioned as one of those variants. And what's more, the writer of the Kang dynasty, Jeff Loveness, recently talked about the Scarlet Centurion and Rama Tut and going ham on that in his research for the Kang character. And we have heard, of course, that even Jonathan Majors is saying you're going to meet so many different variants of Kangs. And the fact that they're doing the Council of Kangs, oh my God, that's such a wild idea. So if this is indeed true, it really does change pretty much everything we thought they were going to do with Kang. But that's not all, because there are a couple of other leaks that just are blowing my mind, and again, recontextualizing everything I thought was going on with the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. And in this new leak, it says that every film after the Kang Dynasty is going to be set within the Battle World universe. Now, this is mind-blowing, okay? And I know it might seem like it's a small thing, a small detail, but what this means is after the Kang Dynasty, there are several Marvel movies that will be coming out before we get to Secret Wars. And what they are saying is that essentially all of those films are going to be taking place on Battle World or in the Battle World universe. So it's just going to be like the 2015 Secret Wars with Jonathan Hickman's books, where there were a ton of other comics that were taking place on Battle World. Battle World was this fully fleshed out world with all kinds of different variants of characters, all going through their own lives, experiencing their own stories. Some of those did end up tying into the macro story of Secret Wars, but some of them didn't. And so I think a lot of the plans with things like Deadpool 3 are going to involve everything that's going on with Battle World. And that opens up the possibility of those movies being insane, like absolutely crazy, with all kinds of Elseworlds variants and dealing with stuff that's essentially going to be very bombastic. A lot of Kang variants and crazy things that will go on in Battle World and with these Battle World movies. And that includes, by the way, Doctor Strange 3, which is said to be releasing before Secret Wars. And I kind of think now it might come out before the Kang Dynasty. It's possible it will come out before the Kang Dynasty, but I would love for Doctor Strange 3 to be one of these Battle World movies and have him dealing with all kinds of other Illuminati out there, or just crazy other Kang variants. It's just insane. Like, the possibilities are going to be endless. And I'm excited because I think Marvel is going to sort of piecemeal out this multiverse idea to the point to which when Kang Dynasty rolls around, we're, as an audience, going to be able to accept and just enjoy very wild and bombastic Marvel movies set in this alternate universe. This is where I think some of the true fun of the multiverse will be explored. And the last two bits of information that I have to talk about are not very concrete, meaning that the source that gave this to the moderation team over in the Marvel Studios Spoilers subreddit is not 100% on this stuff. It's very much early talks for these decisions, so take this stuff with a massive grain of salt. But I think it will speak to what's going on over at Marvel Studios, how they're thinking about the Kang Dynasty, the Battle World movies, and Secret Wars. And so here it is. They are thinking about possibly dividing Secret Wars into two parts, which would essentially make the big Secret Wars story a trilogy. You would have the Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars Part 1, and Secret Wars Part 2. And I know this might not happen again, but just as a fan, please do it. Just do it, man. We were already thinking, how are they going to make Secret Wars a single film? There's so much that they're trying to accomplish. Just make it a two-parter. Stretch that shit out. That's what I want as a fan. I think it would be absolutely incredible. And then there's also talks of even Phase 7 being put into this saga, meaning that Phase 7 could essentially come in and still sort of work out some of the things within Secret Wars, possibly taking place in Battle World or partially in Battle World. I don't really know what that could mean, but again, I think it speaks to the fact that Marvel Studios has a very grand, bombastic, and epic plan for what they want to do with the multiverse, Kang, the Battle World films, and I think it would be brilliant for them to separate Secret Wars into 2 movies, do a ton of awesome Battle World films, and then kind of either streamline the MCU universe or just take it back to a normal place. My mind is absolutely blown by these leaks. I'm going to do follow-up videos as more information comes out and as we sort of speculate on what exactly is going on, so look out for more updates. And of course, come on by the live streaming channel, man. We're going to be talking about all kinds of crazy stuff, the DC stuff, the stuff going on with Marvel. It's a wild time to be a nerd. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and that live streaming channel. We give away dope, nerdy things to lucky subscribers each and every month. And if you want to watch more, why not check out my breakdown of James Gunn's first DCU slate announcement.
Please subscribe, like this video. Have a great day. Please like this video. And see you guys, bye.